Hi guys, my name is Lauren. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am doing a tutorial on this look that I am wearing right now. I was testing out the Neon Obsessions palette from Huda Beauty. This is fairly new. It's been on the market for a while now, but I just wanted to test it out. I'm absolutely obsessed with these colors. I think they are so beautiful. I've never seen a palette like this. I think it's so unique, and I definitely don't have anything like this in my collection. But this is the look that I came up with here. I actually used every single one of the shades in the palette. I was just so excited to test them all out. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching this video. But before we do that, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to this channel down below so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. But let's just go ahead and get started. So the palette that we're going to be playing with today is the Neon Obsessions from Huda Beauty, and this one is in the orange palette. So you can see those absolutely beautiful colors there. And I did just post on my Instagram, I did swatches, you can see now it's getting on here, but swatches of all these beautiful colors. I think they're absolutely amazing and I can't wait to test them out. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. I don't really have a look in mind. I'm just going to start putting them on my face and see what we come up with. I think the first thing I'm going to do, just like I would start off any other look, I'm going to do a transition shade, and I think I'm going to use the lightest matte shade, this orange one in the middle here. And these names, they do not have, or these shadows do not have names on the back, so I'll just be describing to you which ones I'm using. And I'm not sure, I mean, I did swatch them on my arm as you saw, but I'm not sure exactly how pigmented they're going to be on the eye. I'm going to start off light. And I actually did not see, I mean, this has been out for a little while, but I have not seen too many reviews on these. Now the reason I picked up this palette is because next weekend, we are going to be going to the beach for my sister and good friend EJ's 30th birthday. It's actually the same birthday, July 25th, and they've been best friends since kindergarten. So every year we go to the beach for their birthday, a bunch of our friends, and we always do at least one theme night, like a party. And this year we are doing neon. So I do have a neon pink and green outfit that I will be wearing. And of course, when I saw this, I was like, that is absolutely perfect. Okay, so I'm just trying to build this color up. It's a pretty color. I feel like even like this, you could just use as like an everyday shade in the crease. It's pretty. So now I am just making this color a little bit more blown out, and I think I'm going to go back in with a little bit of the deeper orange, this one right here, and define a little bit more of the crease. And the other thing I did want to say is before I started, I did prime my lids with concealer and set with a translucent powder. I used my Fenty Beauty one, and obviously I do have the rest of my face makeup on, so everything I use I will list down below in the description box. And of course did my brows and all that good stuff. The only thing I didn't do yet was the lips, because I wasn't sure what I was going to want to do with, you know, whatever eye look we come up with. Okay, so using that same brush, I'm going to go in with this orange shade here. Just a few shades darker than the one we just used. But I'm kind of going to concentrate that more in the crease. Kind of give like a gradient effect, but also start defining the eyes a little bit more. I'm still not sure exactly what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to probably end up doing maybe a cut crease with this. It'd be cool to do with one of the shimmer shades. So this palette comes in, well, 3 different colors. So there's 3 different of the Neon Obsessions. So the orange one, which is the one I have here, they also had a pink and then a green. And the reason I chose this one is because it kind of had like pinks and purples, oranges, and then it also has this fun green shade here. But the pink palette kind of had what to me looked like 3 of the same color. And then the green one, which was the one I kind of thought about getting, but that was almost all shimmer. And this one is 3 shimmers and then 2, 4, 6 mattes. So I felt like this one kind of had the best variety in a 9 shade palette. I'm really excited to have this because I don't think anything remotely like this in my collection right now. I don't kind of go for more neutrals. What can I wear like on a daily basis? That's what I feel like I get the most of my money's worth. But with this neon party coming up, I had an excuse to try something fun and different. And I'm kind of just excited just to like be able to like add like a fun color on the inner corner, or just like your lash line, a little pop of color. Okay, so those are the two orange shades blended out. I think now I'm going to start to build up the outer V with some of these darker shades. Maybe these two here, or maybe I'll start with this lighter pink and then start to deepen it up with these. So I'm going to grab a more concentrated brush. So I'm going to use this crease brush from e.l.f. and I'm going to start with this pink shade right here. I'm actually going to start to do more of a packing. Oh, I think that's going to be pretty. So I'm just going to start building this up, defining that shape of the outer V. If you really wanted to do a sharper line, you could do the tape trick that I like to use. But I didn't want to do that today since I already had my face makeup on. I'm going to try and leave this area as blank as possible because that is where I'm going to cut the crease. So next I'm going to use this base shadow brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to start to deepen up that outer V. So I think I'm going to go in, maybe I will use a little bit of this deepest orange color. It's kind of like a salmon. Start packing and building up that color. Kind of just want to test all the colors out. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is take this purple shade, same brush, just a tiny bit. I'm going to start to build that up a little bit more. It's not really showing up as purple. The camera looks kind of purple. In my mirror it kind of looks just like a darker pink. But I do like that these like are actually like neon colors. I kind of felt like, how can you really make a powdered eyeshadow neon? But I think they did a pretty good job with that. Now I'm going to go back in with my fluffy blending brush and go back in with that first light orange shade that we use. Try to blend up here, blow it out a little more. Just a little bit. And actually I think I'm going to go back in with that medium orange. Deepen up in here some, so that when we go to do the cut crease, there's a good contrast there. And you can kind of go back and forth and build up where you need to. I'm going to take a little bit more of the purple again. I just want these colors to stay really bright and vibrant. Okay, so this is what the eye look is looking like thus far. You can say it's kind of blank in the middle, but that's where we're going to put one of the shimmery shades and cut the crease. So for cutting your crease, I recommend doing kind of like a thicker concealer. So I think that I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape. And the way I like to do this is I just put a little on the back of my hand. You don't need too much. I'm going to take like a flat shader brush like this one. Take a little bit of that concealer. Just build some up on your hand. And then the way I like to do it is right in the center of the eye. Drag it down. And then from there, and you just carve it out. And it doesn't have to be perfect because obviously we're going to go back over with shadows, blend everything together, and drag a little bit over that pink. Okay, and we'll do the other side. Okay, so now the creases are cut. I'm just going to clean off this flat shader brush pretty good because I think I'm going to use it to also pack on the shimmer shades. I think I'm going to go in with the orange for the most part, and then maybe a little bit of the shimmery pink as the transition goes into that pink on the outer V. We may need to wet these, but I kind of just want to see how they perform by themselves first. I feel like I have to like scrape the shadow up some. I mean, it's pretty, but I don't know that I'm getting a lot of color payoff. Let me just try my finger quick. Yeah, I think that works a little better. Yeah, okay, so now I'm gonna use my finger, I'm gonna take the pink shade and kind of go over where the orange and pink meet. Oh, I'm liking that. Looks like a sunset. Okay, so I think now I'm gonna go back in with this, what do we call this? This kind of like pinky shade here. Kind of build back up. I don't want it to be all shimmery. And I'm maybe gonna do maybe a little more of the purple again too. I'm gonna keep that nice and vibrant. And I think I'm gonna go in with the medium orange again. Blend everything. So we're kind of keeping that line of the glitter. Okay, and I think what I'm gonna do next, this might be pretty with like a colored eyeliner, but I don't really have anything like that. So I think I'm just gonna go in with a classic black. I'm gonna tight line on the top and the bottom, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished doing my tight lining. Now we are going to go in on the lower lash line. So I think I'm going to use this like pinky peachy salmon shade here, and I'm going to use this short stiff brush from e.l.f. I believe this is specifically for blending out your lower lash line. I'm going to start blending it out. Oh, it's turning my eyelashes pink. And kind of whenever you do lower lash line, it's good to like connect it to that outer V there. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna take a little bit of the purple, kind of mimic what we did on the top, and do that just at the very outer corner. Next, I'm going to take my fluffy blending crease brush from IT, the one I use for the crease on the top, and I'm going to combine the two lightest orange shades and just blend that out. I don't want it to be too harsh, I just want it to kind of be like a little blown out. So we're kind of tying the top and the bottom of the eye together. Now I think I'm going to take this even smaller flat shader brush. I'm going to go into this yellow shade. This one I think would be really pretty just blown out on your lids for like an everyday look. And I'm just going to do the inner corner with this. I'm not going to do too much because I think I'm going to add that sparkly green. But kind of use this to help make it pop. I'm kind of going to connect this, like drag it down to the lower lash line on either side. And then also bring it up a little bit here. Next, I'm going to take this pencil brush from e.l.f. and then I'm going to go in with that sparkly metallic neon green and do the inner corner with that. think this would have been pretty on its own, but I like that that yellow gives it a base to kind of help it stand out. For liner, I'm going to be using my Essence The Cushion eyeliner. This is kind of like a potted liquid liner. It's in like a little sponge in there. And then for my brush, I think this was a set I just got from Walmart. I want to just say this is like the Equate brand. I've never tried this particular brush before, but I think because it's so tiny, hopefully it'll be good for liner. Pray for me, I don't want to ruin this look. Okay, so I think that liner is actually like completely dried out, which is annoying because I really haven't used it that much. So now I'm going to go in with my NYX Matte Liquid Eyeliner. Hopefully, I like this one, but I don't know. I'm on the hunt for like my perfect liquid liner. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, so there's the eyeliner. Now before I go in with the falsies, I'm just going to do a light coat of mascara. I just kind of like to do this. I feel like it gives the false lashes something to connect with. Okay, so there is just a light coat of mascara. For the lashes, I do have a pair I want to try out. I don't know if I'm gonna have to cut these or not. So these I actually picked up from, TJ Maxx. I got them for $5.99. The Ardell Faux Mink Luxuriously Lightweight with Knot Free, I don't know what that means, Invisiband. So this is them here. They're not really like anything I've tried before. They're the number 814. I thought how they were really cool, how they're like wispy, but they're like, have the sections there. I think they might fit. I don't know how I feel about this band. It's pretty thick. And loosen her up. But I'm actually going to go ahead and do the lashes off camera, and then I will be back to show you what it looks like all together. Okay, so here are the lashes on. I do feel like these lashes were difficult to apply because the band was so thick. I do think they're pretty though. I don't know, I like the look of them, and also because they had the gaps in between on the little clusters of the hairs, I had to go in with a lot of extra eyeliner to kind of cover that up and make that black line straight again. And there's kind of like this, it's not that the corner is poking up, it's that there's like an extra piece of plastic, like the piece of plastic extends past where the lash ends. So I'm trying to touch that up a little bit now so you can't see as much. So that little point there is bothering me, you can see that, but that's okay. For the most part, other than that, I'm really happy with how the look turned out. So I think the last thing we need to do is lips. So I think because there's so much obviously happening with the eyes, I just want to do a very neutral lip. So I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat lip liner in the shade Pillow Talks, just like a pinky nude. Yeah, fill them in. And now I do want to lighten this up, so I'm going to use my Too Faced Melted Matte liquid lipstick in the shade Melted Ice Cream. And this is kind of just like a true nude. I don't think you can get this anymore. I think it was limited edition, but you can find a shade similar to this. It's really good for like mixing, lightening colors. It's looking a little purpley to me, so I think I want to add... I'm going to try this lip gloss. I also got this one from TJ Maxx. This is one of the Buxom Plumping Lip Polishes. This one is in the shade Savannah. I think it might be good because it has a little bit more peachiness to it. I also think now, I like the highlighter. What is the highlighter I'm wearing? I'm actually wearing the Makeup Forever Starlit powder in the shade number 13 as my highlight. But I think I want to like go a little heavier on my blush so I don't look so washed out with everything that's going on my eyes. So I'm going to take, I am already wearing this, but I just want to add a little more. This is the Baked Blush from Milani in the shade Luminoso. I'm going to need a little more color. So now I think the final step will just be setting spray, and I'm going to use my MAC Prep and Prime in the shade Fix Plus, or not in the shade, this is in the matte version. It's called Fix Plus Matte. I do think something's wrong with my sprayer on this one, but I just love the smell of Fix Plus. Something nostalgic about it. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I'm really happy with how it turned out. So I think this palette might be my new obsession. I think it is just so gorgeous. I love the look that I came up with. I think I used, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I used every single shade in the palette for this look. I don't think that was 100% necessary, but I just wanted to test everything out. I was so excited to use this. I can't wait to come up with more looks. If you would like to see more looks with this palette, please let me know. And if you have this palette, if you would maybe be interested in seeing how to use this, you know, for more everyday looks, maybe something with like the oranges and the yellow, because, you know, I'm feeling this look, but this is not something, you know, I'm wearing to work or that you would wear to school maybe every day. Maybe you would. That's just not kind of not my style. But I think this is going to be super fun for the neon party. I think it's going to go perfect with my neon pink and green outfit that I've got. But I'm really loving this. I love how it kind of transitions from the pink to the yellow. I'm really happy with how it turned out. But I think next I would like to do like more with the green shade. I kind of want to get the rest of them now. Not that I need a bunch of neon palettes. But okay guys, if you like this look or you like this video, please give me a thumbs up down below. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know if you've tried this palette or if you were thinking about trying it out. What do you think about this look? Also, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that I see you in the next one. Bye guys.